EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out right away. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 53 yards.
Hey, baby, I'm living it. I think I'm ready for kick.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. They'll try to run this one in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, LA. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The PAT, up and good. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Another try with Brooks. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, KC.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The Chargers get set to kick it away.
It's 4th down.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, He coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
To the ground, a first down run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. This one from 49. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
A gain there of 11, and the Chiefs have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Back to the air one more time. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
No motion over Flowers. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So after one, 10-0 is our score. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, KC. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Now, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
The extra point is good. And the Chargers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Open man, that's Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep. Left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Reek Woolen brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Crazy. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Pass midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force fourth down. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Chargers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting. And he will score. Game on. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The Chiefs will set up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll run with Brooks. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point, up and good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Complete to number 86. A gain of 14. And the first down of the Chiefs.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, KC. Their head coach 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now, this looks like a design run, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They'll drop to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 39-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy, and you can get...
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Chargers are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down at the 30. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Chiefs 34.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right, that's Pitts. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete left side to Worthy. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll look to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Back to the air one more time. He runs, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to...
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a shot here deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Slot receiver, headed right. Here we go. One final play. He fires downfield for Pitts. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.